Are you looking for high-calorie bars to help you gain weight? I've got you covered. Welcome to the Geriatric Dietitian, your go-to resource for nutrition that supports health, independence, and confidence in aging. I'm your host, Katie Dodd, registered dietitian and geriatric nutrition expert. Let's dive in. Hey, I'm Katie. I recently updated a blog article on my website, The Geriatric Dietitian, called The Best High Calorie Bars for Weight Gain. And I thought, you know what? I know so many of you are searching on YouTube trying to find content related to high calorie. So I thought I'd make a quick video to share more about high calorie bars and how they can potentially help you. Now, the first thing is, what are the benefits of a high calorie bar? Like, who needs them? Well, first off, high calorie bars can be very useful for people who are unintentionally losing weight. So often we see online stuff about weight loss, helping you lose weight, but there are so many people out there who are struggling to keep weight on. In fact, they're trying to gain weight. So high calorie bars can help stop unintended weight loss and promote weight gain. Now, high calorie bars also can help you get a boost of calories. They're very common among backpackers because, quite frankly, high calorie bars are great for bringing with you when you are backpacking. Even if you're just at home, high calorie bars can be beneficial because they're shelf stable. You could have a stash next to you, and when like hunger cravings hit, you grab that bar. You could have them in your bag on the go. Again, backpackers and hikers, or even people doing all kinds of sports who just need an extra boost of calories. So, high calories bars are a great shelf stable, high calorie food to stop unintended weight loss, promote weight gain, and just give you that boost of calories if you need it. Now, I do want to briefly touch on the difference between a protein bar and a high calorie bar because they are different but often can be confused with one another. So, it sounds so oversimplified, but hang in there with me. What is the purpose of a high protein bar? Protein. So most of the bars that we see marketed for the public are protein bars. The whole goal is to give you more protein, but most of them are trying to maximize the protein with the least amount of calories. So a lot of protein bars out there actually aren't too crazy high in calories. Of course, you have to read like the label because every product's different. But high calorie bars are designed to give you more calories. So they often have high protein as well, but really the goal is getting more calories in that product. And I want to explain this a little bit further by talking about the three main macronutrients and how many calories come from each. So the three main macronutrients, these are the nutrients that actually provide calories. Calories give us energy. More calories stops weight loss, promotes weight gain, and gets you through long periods where you need extra calories or know you might not be able to eat. For example, like with sports or hiking. So protein, carbs, and fat. Those are the four macronutrients, and we hear a lot about them now, right? Like everyone talks about counting their macros. So each of these three nutrients, they have a different amount of calories per gram. Protein provides 4 calories per gram. Carbohydrate provides 4 calories per gram, where fat provides 9 calories per gram. So what this means is that per volume, fat provides twice as many calories, over twice as many calories, than protein or carbs. So when you're looking at a high calorie bar, it's often higher in fat. So high protein bar or protein bar is really focused on giving you a maximum amount of protein, often with lower calorie ranges, where a high calorie bar focuses more on calories and probably is going to have more fat because that is more dense in calories to help you with your goals. So I hope that makes sense in painting the picture of what a high calorie bar is and who might need them. So when it comes to getting high calorie bars, there are two ways to do this. Number one, you can make them yourselves, or number two, you can buy them. Now, I feel like most people probably are looking to buy a high calorie bar, but I just want to give a shout out to a few different recipes that are out there in case you want to try your hand at making your own, because really they're not that hard. It's actually kind of fun and, yeah, if you want to make it yourself. And honestly, it is a little more cost effective too. So these are a couple of recipes from my friend Chrissy Carroll, a dietitian at the website Snacking in Sneakers. So she has so many great recipes on her website, but these two in particular are high in calories. She has first pictured here fig energy bars. They contain fresh figs, rolled oats, walnuts, raisins, dates, chia seeds, and pumpkin seeds. So a variety of delicious and high calorie foods. She also has her peanut butter honey Cheerio bars. So these, of course, contain honey nut Cheerios, but then also coconut oil, honey, peanut butter, and it provides like that fun texture of cereal, but also is high calorie. Now, on my food blog called High Calorie Recipes, this is kind of the sister website of the Geriatric Dietitian, I also have a few high calorie bar recipes. I have them pictured here, including my baked berry oatmeal bars and my peanut butter s'more bars. So if you're feeling the itch to go make your own high calorie bar, again, in the description, I've got the link to this blog article, and in the blog article, it has all the links to these recipes. Now, if you're like, that sounds nice, Katie, but I don't want to cook my own bar, you can buy them. So I want to talk to you guys about my 5 favorite high calorie bars. Now, of course, there's going to be more on the market than just these, but these are just some ones that really stood out to me. And even though I say like the title of the article is like the best high calorie bars for weight gain, but I will tell you the best high calorie bar for weight gain is the bar that you like, the bar that you will eat. You could have something really high in calories, and if you think it tastes gross or it's just not your style, then you're not going to eat it. So ultimately, the best bar is going to be the one that's best for you. So I want to go through these options. I have pictures of them here. I have kind of the calorie count. There is a range because the calorie count for these different products varies based on like the flavor. So depending on the flavor, they might have more or less calories, but they're still pretty darn high. And again, the link to all of these is in my blog article, which I will put below. So the first one on our list is actually a really fun product. This is Green Belly Meal to Go bars. So this is a really interesting food product. It is more marketed, I think, towards like backpackers and hikers, but each little pouch contains 2 bars and provides around 650 calories. Like that's a lot of calories. That's actually higher than everything else on my list. It's a very unique product out there. Now they are more expensive than other bars, but you got to kind of figure out like what is worth it for me and my goals where I'm at in my journey. But for the calories and the convenience, it might be worth it for you. So the next one on the list is MetRx Big 100 meal replacement bars. So these meal replacement bars are high in calories, and some of their bars provide 400 calories, and they've got some fun flavors like peanut butter pretzel, super cookie crunch, and they're also high in protein. I think most of their bars I saw are like 30 grams of protein. So if you're like, I want calories and protein, that might be a fit for you. Next, we have the Sans meal bars. And these are replacement bars that contain real food ingredients. Each bar provides around 390 calories, along with some good amounts of protein, fiber, vitamins, minerals. So they don't have a ton of variety of flavors, but they're definitely trying to get a lot of good nutrition in there. Next, we have Pro Bar meal bars, and they're boasted as a meal on the go because these bars are packed with calories and nutrients. Now, their bars contain between 360 and 390 calories, and they contain whole foods that you could actually see in the bar, like oats, nuts, dried fruit. And then finally on our list, we have Cliff Bar Builders. Now, Cliff Bar Builders are different than regular Cliff Bars, but I feel like Cliff Bars have been on the market for so long, it's a pretty recognizable brand. So the Builder Bar is their high calorie version of a bar, right? It's not like their regular protein bar. This is more high calorie. And so of all of them, it's probably the lowest calories on the list, but that's still a pretty good amount, right? 280 to 300 calories for a single bar. So those are my top 5 store-bought high-calorie bars. You could find the links to all of them on my website, or just go Google the name or go to Amazon yourself. Again, the prices vary. You will find for products like these, they are specialty products, so they will be a little bit more money. But again, depending on your needs and goals, it might be worth it for you. If you're like too rich for my blood, again, there are recipes out there that you can play around with to create your own homemade high calorie bars. So kind of wrapping things up, I hope that this was helpful for you to give you some ideas of some good high calorie bars that can help with, stopping unintended weight loss, promoting weight gain, getting a boost of calories, having high calorie bars that are shelf stable that you can bring with you on the go and get added calories that you need. Now, if you are looking for additional resources to help you gain weight, I have so much information on my website, The Geriatric Dietitian. I also have a freebie out there. It's not a bar, but it's a shake. But I have a freebie. It's my high-calorie shakes to stop unintended weight loss or even, promote weight gain. And it just has all kinds of ideas for creating high-calorie shakes, including a bananas recipe. It is called the King of Calories, and it features 1,200 calories in a single shake. So if you are struggling to get enough calories in and you're looking for a delicious, tasty treat, go ahead and click on the information below and grab this one. So I hope that this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments what your favorite high-calorie bar is, or if you're going to try one. Thanks so much for being here. Be sure to click that subscribe button. And yeah, I hope this was helpful.